All right, on our way to go look at RVs, houses, temporary houses.
House on wheels.
House on wheels. Stuck in terrible traffic because it's raining in Florida and people forgot how to drive in the rain. I'm John from Fly 8 Mike Alpha, CFI turned airline pilot turned back to CFI. Come along on my journey, flying Alaska to Florida and beyond. So Steph and I set out for a day of RV shopping and studying up, and if you've ever been RV shopping before, then you can probably relate to that it's really just a whole bunch of overwhelming, looking at so many different trailers, and wondering to yourself, why does this cost so much, and why didn't they finish the last 5%? Like, why is this thing just built so flimsy? But after looking at just way too many RVs all day long, and not really being able to keep any of them straight, we finally headed back to the house. Steph cooked up an awesome meal, and it was her last night in Florida, so she definitely made it count with an over-the-top dinner and a great bottle of wine. In other exciting news, I put my cell phone and a GoPro camera in my pocket together, and they mated and became a new species of cell phone and GoPro. So Steph made dinner. Cheers.
Salud.
It's excellent. But we had a great day looking at RVs. What was top on your list?
Well, I think that having a seating area with the table was important.
Something for you guys to come along and be able to hang out with us comfortably, rather than sitting in a couch staring at a wall while we all try to visit with each other.
The outdoor kitchen was cool, although not a requirement, but
It's a requirement.
it could be a requirement.
I like to grill. It's the only cooking I do. Grilling and microwaving.
Yeah, I know. In Alaska, we never do things outside in the winter, so it's just a hard concept for me to understand. Like, wow, we can do things outside.
It's warm here and everywhere else. That's not Alaska in the winter.
So it's a
pretty
new
much.
concept. Trying to
Where
understand.
we're going is warm. So we've got that. I think our budget's only going to be for the metal looking ones, which kind of is a bummer. Feel a little bit like trailer park trash. But yeah, the fancy fiberglass ones and the fifth wheels, a little bit out of the price range at the moment.
It's a big commitment.
So yeah, but there's still some sweet ones out there. And better yet, I still just want to find one and rent it or lease it. If you guys have one that you want to rent or lease us for a couple months, that'd be great. Take good care of it for you. But
We do have a small dog.
oh, don't tell them that. But either way, it was pretty productive. Steph has been doing a good job compiling the list of all of your comments, and I've been helping a little bit because I've been mostly video editing.
Yes.
But we're going to go ahead and start mapping out our trip from Alaska down to the lower 48, mostly through the lower 48 because that's where most of you guys are.
I think we have about 500 people that
Yeah,
gave us
there's
their
like 500 or
reports.
600 now that we're up to, and we still have a lot more comments to go
was
through.
awesome.
So yeah, absolutely. If you guys haven't already, comment your airport, your home airport, in the comments below because we want to come visit you
and
and
you
hang
get to
out.
hang out with us.
And you also have to tell us all the good spots to go. So leave that in the comments below too. But let's go ahead, take a look at the map. Eat your dinner first, and then let's go look at the Okay, so now it's time to make a map of where we're gonna be going on our journey into the lower 48 once we hit the lower 48 area. So Steph has been working very diligently on making a list of all of your comments on where you guys said we should visit. So, let's map them out. So BLI, do you see that one?
Bellingham?
Bellingham, where is Bellingham? Right.
Up there.
So we got Bellingham on the list.
got-
Silver's a bad call. So we got BFI, Seattle, PAE, Bellingham. Do we have any people on BVS we have to go visit? Maybe.
At Skagit?
If you're in BVS, you should probably send us a comment in this video and we will come visit. MWH is on the list. And then as we get into Oregon, we've got
Let's see.
7S3. We definitely have to go see.
Okay. Twin Oaks.
KGCD, KHIO, KUAO. Then we're gonna end up on October 19th, 20th, somewhere in there. We will make it all the way to Reno Stead Airport. Right there.
Woohoo!
That's where we're gonna go. It's gonna work. And
There's more stops on the way though.
comment more if there are more stops we're missing.
Yeah.
We definitely need to keep going. We've got like
There's some
600 airports across the US so far, and there's still a lot more comments we have to go through, so we'll add some more here. I don't know about drawing lines just yet, because I feel like weather's gonna determine a lot of where we go along this route, but October 20th.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, we have to load up the car and you have to go to the airport. Like right now.
Gotta go back to Alaska.
Steph's going back to Alaska. I'm going to stay here in Florida and video edit like crazy for the next couple days before joining her up in Alaska. And then the trip begins. It's gonna be super awesome, super exciting. Wow, this tripod thing is crazy. It begins October 1st?
Or 2nd.
Hopefully-
we have
hopefully
to
the
see
1st.
the weather in Southeast Alaska.
Alaskan weather. It's gonna be cold too. That's really gonna be rough. For me. Mostly for me. All right, let's get in the car. And everything's turned off in the house.
Last sweep around the house.
And we're good. All right, vroom vroom, let's go.
Vroom, vroom, let's go.
Let's go. Figured we'd make good use of our drive to Tampa, so we're gonna go ahead and test out the GDL some more. It was working great in the airplane. Now we're gonna go ahead and test out some more in the car, and there's traffic everywhere, but no surprise, they're like 1,900 feet, 1,300 feet, 500 feet all above us, because they really shouldn't be, you know, where we are right now. The little thing is pretty sweet. If you're the passenger in the car and you're bored, then bring your GDL with you on your next road trip and your iPad or cell phone and have some fun with it, because it is kind of fun actually to just play around and entertain yourself.
It's like we're spying on all the aircraft.
Hey, can you see the inbound airplane that's coming to get you? Can you find Alaska, whatever the inbound flight number is?
Yeah,
Is it on time? According to Steph right now, I'm not driving coordinated. Unfortunately, this Hyundai Elantra does not have rudder pedals. It only has an accelerator and a brake, so I'm not really sure how to fix that.
left rudder, left rudder.
So it's a bummer. Steph's heading back to Alaska right now. I've got about 6 days to get everything in order and do a whole list of chores to try to get done before I head up to Alaska and we start our trip. Pretty much October 1st, October 2nd is what we're aiming for. And over the next couple days, basically just have a ton of video editing to do. Of course, all the videos from when Steph was here, we've got to get up for you guys to be able to see. By the time you see this video, I suppose you'll already have seen those, because that's kind of, you know, how like the whole time and space thing works, right? So those will already be up, and then you'll be watching me talking to you right now. And yeah, so chore number 1, now that Steph's gone, before I go to Alaska and we start flying around for 6 months, is oil change. Hard to say if I'd rather be video editing or doing this right now, but hey. Got my favorite radio station turned on to help work on the car, but I'm just kidding, I'm not really that big of a nerd, I swear. So I spent the next few days locked in a dark room doing a ton of video editing, trying to get all caught up, get these videos posted for you guys, but eventually you just need a little bit of a break. So Steph's back up in Alaska, I'm a little bored. So what do you do when you're bored? Well, you go fly airplanes. So that was really the end of our time here in Florida. Just a ton of video editing and trying to get all these episodes put together for you guys so that you'll be able to see them as we make our way up to Alaska. In the next episode, we will be taking you back up to Anchorage, starting the annual in the airplane, loading it up, and getting ready to go on our trip. Our trip it's like here. We're ready to actually do it. It's actually happening. We're going to be hitting all 50 states. It's going to take us 2 years. And as always, guys, I want you to comment right in this video below if you haven't already. Let us know your home airport. We want to be able to come see you on this trip, and hopefully soon here, within a couple of weeks, we'll be releasing a schedule for October, November, December of where we're going to be and what we're going to be doing and where the airplane will be, so you guys can actually see and kind of plan out a little bit of where we'll be at. Plus, you can track us live at flightmikealpha.com/trip. There'll be a little live tracker there where you can actually keep up with us with daily updates, pictures from where we are that come out a little bit faster than these episodes because obviously it takes a long time to edit all these videos. But you can keep track of us live with the GPS tracker that's on the airplane. And we'll be posting pictures on Instagram and Facebook live where we're at as we go along this trip. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. You know what to do. Like the video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't already. You'll keep up with all our latest posts. You'll know when we post a new episode. And we will see you guys when we get up to Anchorage.